are for race 1 of the final round of Suzuka.
Yep. Well, I was here last week, but we'll just pretend I wasn't
He was,
here last
yeah.
week because I was on mute.
No, you weren't muted. I could hear every word you were saying.
Alright, well, I was unincluded in.
You forgot your audio.
Well, these things happen.
They do. They do. Especially when we're involved.
Right. So what we got? Well, Brad is what 9 points clear of Julian, I think. Let's have a look at the standings.
It was 9, yep.
Oh, Julian's restarting, so 9 points is the gap. And with Julian starting in second. Hang on. It's gone mad. That's not the grid I'm looking at. That's previous race.
Julian was a 2010. Bradders was a.
Well, I think what they've done is put
Bradders was a 2018.
best lap ascending no. That's why it's currently a reverse grid. As I'm looking at it, so let's get hold of Bradders.
Yeah.
So they'll only be restarting.
Well, they're gonna. No, to be fair, they're gonna have to manually do it anyway because Julian's left.
Yes. No, he should slot back in. It's when you start
Disconnect.
a race. No, it's when you start a race and then back out. It won't have the same debris.
Is it worth asking you why you are in a touring car, Nick?
I'm not. You're in a touring car on my screen.
Oh, I wasn't. Jesus, what happened?
You're in a BMW 125.
Yeah, you know I am, but that's not the car I chose earlier.
I'm in a Z4 apparently.
Yeah, never mind, it was me in the touring car. I thought
Yeah.
you were about to tell me something. Oh, I was in for a secret then, mate.
No, there is one happening in the new year on a Sunday.
Yeah, boy.
Yes. Right, hopefully that gets sorted now.
Oh, I'm just going to pre-warn you. My power keeps tripping in and out. Right, but there is a massive generator been set up across the road from my house. There's been a problem with the wiring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm not even kidding, this generator's the size of a fucking flat. But then again, it is probably powering 50 houses, you know. Yeah, so you know when I disconnected from my stint the other night? Because I had a power... Yeah, that was the reason.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when that happens. I must admit, I've had many a disconnect, but not one for a while.
That's because you take precautions. You wear your condom before a race.
Yes. It has split once. While racing.
Oh, it's nothing worse.
So
Before they start the race, the other night we were talking, this time last week, we were talking about whether George Russell would get a drive for Mercedes.
well, I mean, people
We were,
have heard mine.
we were talking about it, yeah. So he had his drive. So how do we think it went?
Well, I didn't watch it.
Oh, well in that case then, there's no point in talking about it, is there?
I've really
Right,
got.
well, that's ruined it.
Yeah. Right, he's set the grid again. Julian's back in second. So, yeah, Julian needs to beat the Brothers twice. Maybe with a car in between them. And I think he'll nick the championship then.
See what we got here. So, looking through the structure, to get 9 points, it would have to be a first and a fourth, and you know that's a 10-point gap. Or a first and a third and a first and a third. There's
Would
enough
be
points
enough.
here.
There is. But obviously Breeze is back this week, so
Yeah, let's be honest. Breeze is
probably going to breeze it.
likely to. I didn't want to use it, Nick.
I
I
did.
tried.
It's
I
too tempting.
was. Yeah, I know.
Have you hit the spectate button? Good.
I have hit the spectate button.
I'll wait on the film now. What's come on the film? Oh, the film might be watching, so hi.
He is watching. Yeah. Nefel is my one viewer.
Welcome the film.
Let's be honest. We don't do this for Twitch, though, do we? This is for YouTube.
We only do this for the film.
Yeah.
No one else.
No. Everyone else thinks we're full of shit. I think even Nefel does, actually, so I don't know why, you know. Yeah, so anyway, this is what I was saying earlier. You go on Scotty Guy's motor, and you look at most other motors, you can see the curve of just under the light. But with Scotty Guy's, because he's got that red, you can just about see it. It's almost as if the colour has almost blinded the fucking lines of the car. Oh, Nefels did say hello.
Oh, hi. Phil,
Hello.
Yeah.
Nefel says, I only watch so I know not to cut when you're following me.
Ah.
Genius, that is. Well, Nefel, in that case, you need to ready up, because we can't watch you if you're not ready. God, actually, Nefel had a shocking qualifying. You know, I don't... 11th? Something like Nefel.
Right, here we go.
Let us do this. Right, who are we going to start with? It doesn't matter, we don't get to choose, do we?
Not on this one, no, but I reckon Bradders is probably the best bet, isn't he?
Who's fourth? It is Bradders, yeah, it's
Julian, isn't it? Having a little fight out. It's probably where I'll go and all. Hold on, if you go there, I'll flick around near the back or something, see what's going on.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, somebody's not started. Yep. Yeah, that's going to be a restart.
That will. Don't really know what happened. I think someone DC'd on the line, I bet. That's what
Oh, they got the black screen. The black screen of doom straight from the line.
Manual grid
Now they're going to have to manually grid it.
Yep.
So now we get to choose who we drive with.
We do. He's gone to manual. Bradders no.
See, Bradders isn't bad, is he? He knows what he's doing. Good admin to have, he is.
That is rubbish.
Well, I did say to Julian last week that if he wins the championship, he's got to change his name.
Well, he might throw it then, mightn't he? Well, it's a tough one. I don't. He might just pull over on turn one and give it the old Ricky. Fuck that. Looking for a page in a book. No, I'm not going to find it. This. I'm not going to find it, am I? Why am I even bothering looking? So
Christmas tree's getting on my nerves. I'm going to put it out there.
What do you mean? Mine's been up for about a month.
No, mine's real.
Yeah, they're alright until the end. And then they just fall apart.
We've got a tip for you there, mate. You ready?
But we're in it?
No, yeah, we do that too, but the tip's very simple. You spray it with water.
Right.
Yeah, so we've got waterproof lights on our tree, so we can spray it. Therefore, it stays intact for longer.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
The second tip is on Christmas afternoon after dinner, the tree always comes down.
Well, you take your tree down on Christmas Day.
Yeah, every year.
That's just a bit weird.
Why?
You've got to go about. You've got to go at least a couple of days. Surely, you got to see
No.
Boxing Day out with a tree up.
No.
Oh,
But, well, because we've only got... Our living room's not big, right? Oh shit, they're about to start. I'll go through this quickly. Our living room's quite small. So Boxing Day we're normally laying on the floor playing board games and stuff. So the tree's in the way. But we always got rid of it.
well, I see that logic.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you know, we must have bought about 300 balls now for the tree because Ron keeps nicking the bottom half of them. So the top of the tree looks really good. The bottom half is just bare.
Yeah, well, we've got a cat this year, and the cat has decided that the tree is the most amazing thing in the world.
Of course. Why
Right, here we
wouldn't
go.
it be?
We're now racing. Sorry about the Kev family stories.
The Kev family tree, literally.
Hey,
That crap was that.
the best you've done.
At least we're
Brad has had
racing
a
now.
poor start. He's got a tadpole on the outside of him already. No, Brad managed to get the braking done.
I'm on with the fell, so I have a little look from the back. I'll take to him
Everyone
and
looks
crack
like
on,
they're
but
there.
I can see Breeze putting a healthy lead by the end of that one.
Yeah, because I do like this track. I don't like racing it, I've got to be honest. It's a good track to watch.
I don't mind, depends on the car. I mean, this N4's quite stable, so, you know, imagine taking a Diablo around here, it just wouldn't work.
God,
This car, no,
why
not
they
bad.
pick that car.
I know, Phil jumps to place, Stevie off in the gravel in the background. So, we'll jump up as well, just gonna have a look. Oh. Brenner's 4th and 5th. Julian's got a kick bullet behind him as well.
You think he's done alright so far? Just gonna stay with Brothers though, because this is our championship fight, you know. We are in the middle of a championship battle.
Yep, it's nice to get to the final round with there being something on
Yeah,
the table.
it is.
It is a shame that
Brothers
maybe
is
Bullet couldn't make race 1 last week because he would be in the mix along.
yeah, definitely.
Had it not been for that.
Brothers is falling behind already.
Julian might have done some laps.
Well, apparently he had a conference call he had to deal with, so apparently he's not been on long himself. I didn't buy that myself, but
You never know. That you can never tell. Oh, let's have a look. I'm gonna have a look further back. Let's see what's going on now.
yeah, to be fair, so am I now.
The felt is at the back, so I'm not sure what
15th
happened
we're
with
going
him.
to jump on with. 15th, Stevie and Larkin are side by side. Stevie is looks like he's got the bones on Larkin.
He's up to P14. What's what happened to the fell? He got up to 11th and now he's back in 16th and last. So
Might just be a track he doesn't enjoy.
let's have a look at SVRX. We've seen this livery. Black edition.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we may have seen this one
Yeah. Oh no,
a
Bullet had it
few times.
earlier in the season, didn't he? For his move.
He did.
Red Line who come back for a round, I think, and that's gone again.
Yeah, he might have done his shoulder again. You don't know, do you?
No, that was widowed.
Oh, was that widowed?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, that was the guy that signed for SVR. SVR done his shoulder, and then that was it. Career over. Never seen him since. Unless
He
this is
raced
him.
loads before then, did he?
Yeah, this might be him. He might be A&E. Look, SVR A&E. Be quite a
Well,
fitting,
up
wouldn't
front,
it?
it's boring. It's boring up front. They're all gapped.
Yeah, that is quite. There's stuff going on around Danzig in front, I think.
Fells on the back of Larkin for last place. Larkin
Oh, no.
seems to be a bit wobbly.
I think Mercy's got the black edition paint as well, so it's here twice. Get in. Hang on.
Nice.
Has he's got gold mirrors? Yeah, they're both the same. It's darker than Dan seems to be a bit of Well, I'm not saying that, but I just flicked on dark and pulled away a bit.
Well, I say Nefel's our only viewer, so I thought I'd give him half a lap while he's chasing Larkin down. And he's had that now, and he couldn't do it, so we're off Nefel. Sorry, mate.
Jump on board with.
Jumping on board with Dan now.
I was just there. I've just gone to the front, see if it's going on. Brothers.
Doesn't look so, does it? They look lying astern, nearly.
Well, Julian lost a little bit of time there, so Bullet's now on the back a little bit more, which has allowed Breezer even more of a gap up front.
Bit of space.
Well, as it stands, Julian will pick up what, 66 to Brothers' 60.
Yeah.
That's a 6 point a minute.
I mean, it's exactly what he wanted, wasn't it?
Put him down to 3 points going into the last race, but Bullet is now on the back of Julian.
Yeah, because they come out equal points last week, didn't they?
They did. Second and third and second wrong way round. You want to look at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Julian's under pressure. That's he made a mistake in the S's. The Phil's in front of Larkin now.
Nefel made it. See, we missed it. Nefel, sorry, mate.
Apologies. We'll try and find it in the replay and try and slot it in somewhere, maybe. If only I knew how to do that.
I was going to say, have you learnt stuff I didn't know about?
No, but Tadpole
There's
and
Darkins now
Darkin.
in front of Tadpole.
Yeah, they are side by side. This could get dicey.
Going into 130.
Oh, fucker. I don't think Darkin realised that Tadpole was there and just sort of turned in. Backed him up into a...
Tadpole's lost. Yeah, Tadpole lost 2 positions because of it.
A&E just behind.
A&E's getting close.
And he needs to be careful. Doesn't need to doesn't need a trip, does he? To A&E.
You know what? While you're talking, I'm going to do a mic check.
Do it.
There you go. Yep, you're there. I heard your voice.
Oh, okay. Ooh, Bullet. Yeah. Got round the outside then.
I didn't realise they were that close. I was still watching Tadpole.
They have been close, yeah.
Oh, but it's rubbed a wheel on the grass. He may have lost that bit of time there
Dan,
to Nefel.
Dan's run wide. Oof, nearly rejoins in front of A&E. That would have been a trip to the hospital.
15th through to 13th look like they're 16th through to 13th, sorry. They look like they're well involved in a good fight here.
The fell charging through.
Fell, Stevie. Fortunately, Larkin just seems that little bit slower. But then again, if it's the first round in the cars.
I think Larkin done. What he raced at Indy? Watkins. Go and check it. I know him and Remix. Yeah. Who is Remix? Oh, he's owing a bit in. Oh no, he's in Scotty guy, 9th and 10th.
Fell's busting a nut to get in front of Stevie. He's going to go on the inside. He's going to get traction coming down the mini back straight. Old pit, I don't know what you call it.
Well, pits are open. 4 to lap 8, so I wonder if anyone will dive in.
Well, I've just jumped on board with Bullet because my interest would be the Bullet. There you go.
Bullet's
Bullet's done it. Bullet's done what you don't want to do.
That may to push him back up.
May hurt Julian. Yeah.
It's Dan.
Dan.
The back of him
gets in front. Jesus, he's lost a lot of time in that.
Yes. He's been.
Oh, bloody hell.
He's been wading in the pits, hasn't he? Go through.
I think that's hurt Julian.
Slow down.
SI, you can't SI in the pits, alright?
Larkin's gone through Stevie. Barcelona 4-0 down. At home.
Well, guess we know who's going to win the Europa League this year.
Don't think they'll win that. I've been watching a bit of. I sometimes might decide to follow like an old World Cup or something. So I've been looking at the whole the qualifying to 94 and Graham Taylor and all that. And then realised how much I actually hated Ronald Koeman.
Really?
No, I did.
How?
Well, he brought down David Platt, didn't he, on the edge of the box, should have been sent off. Should have been a penalty, then he went up the other end and clipped to the free kick against England.
I've never watched an old qualifying, but 94 wouldn't be the one I'd pick. That was a San Marino game, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he scored after, what, 7 seconds?
Yeah, that's quite embarrassing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, and a shit goal. Let's have a look at Bob Darkham, 4th and 5th still.
Yeah, that's where I'm on now. It seems to be our only real fight at the moment. But even that's not a real fight. Although 11th and 10th, who's that? That is Bullet and Dan. Oh, Bullet did lose a lot of time.
Yeah, but what that does do is that will potentially push Bradders up a place.
No potential about it. But I think that's
Bradders is pitted.
That's hurt Julian, that has.
Bradders in the pit with no issue, so.
Well, I've just had a look at my viewing list and we've got a certain VRT Viper watching. I can only assume that means MRT Viper. Nice to know you're still alive, fella.
VRT Viper? Yes! Yeah. We're the racing team. Hello, mate. He's not in the party, is he? So he can't answer.
No, he said hello. He didn't say hello. Obviously, you can't hear him. He's on my phone.
No.
Yeah. He said, how's things? Well, things for me are tip-top. Dan runs wide.
Or has he let Bullet through?
I was going to say, I don't know if that was a one wide or a didn't want to lose time.
I think a strategically running wide, accidentally on purpose.
Strategic. That's a good word, that is. I'm not sure we're ready to use it.
Tap on dark and they still.
A&E's behind him as well.
Hospital job. Here he is.
But yeah, things are good, Viper, mate. How about yourself? Let's just say that while nobody's fighting. Ooh, no. But, Kev, is that not B? Maybe fucking quit the lobby.
Don't worry about that. Yeah, this is our closest fight, isn't it? Darker than.
Yeah. Tadpole's probably going to be pissed because I think he was unlucky. He's on the inside.
2 laps of the pit window left. Breeze has got a pretty healthy lead. Another one, Breeze, you know, probably would have had this wrapped up by now if he didn't miss a couple of rounds.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. It's all good, Viper. I'm not going to read that message out, fella, but just know that we're still about. Oh, as Breeze loses it. Oh, just on the curb. Yeah, we're still about, mate. Parties are still open. Jump in. We'll only take the piss out of you. You know, Breeze is...
oh, Danzilla and Larkin, side by side. Into the chicane. And they survived.
Saw Danzilla ahead. I missed it. I thought they were further forward than that. See, I like the Larkin paint. It's a decent paint. We've not seen that one.
No, I think that is the one. I'm going to go and look at.
Danzilla runs wide.
I'm sure Nafel done that paint. Yeah, Nafel.
Nice, that's a decent looking paint job, that is.
Yeah, I Nafel with that paint. Back at Danzilla, what else we got going on?
I don't know, like it's race 1, isn't it? It's just what race 1 does. Looking at 9th and 10th, I don't know who it is.
Yeah,
Remix and A&E and Dan. Dan's lost a bit of time to Bullet.
Yeah, well, he just let Bullet through, didn't he?
Oh, Remix has got Dan's paint on. Does that mean Dan gets double points?
No. See, I told Remix to go and download the black and white one.
I remember this one.
Yeah, and
This
he's
happened about a month ago, didn't it?
yeah, and he's just downloaded the one that's shared as NWR Dan.
Maybe he thought it meant like the Dan of a car.
He's just sometimes, isn't it? You have to wonder, you know.
Nah.
Really?
Julian's in the pits.
Hope so.
I'm going to jump on board with Bradders.
Hang on. Oh no, he's on lap 8, right? Darken yet not pitted.
No.
And the Phil staying out as well. And where is Bradders? I'm around the final corner.
Yeah, I'm just going to. That's what I'm on board with Bradders now. I don't know where Julian is yet.
Out of the pits.
Julian's out.
Quite a distance.
Oh, he's got around the corner. Oh, he has got a distance. About 500 feet. Because of course it's still in feet because we raced Tourer at the weekend. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Obviously. To be fair, I've had feet on for about... Oh,
yeah, me too. Yeah, I got black.
There might be someone going, my money's on Danzig. Does have a tendency to have...
Larkin.
Larkin did after all. He had a snowstorm the other week. Perhaps he's still knocking about.
Oh, I do remember that. He couldn't go because there was a snowstorm.
Yeah, but last week's...
Right.
Yeah, shit show, wasn't it?
Bullets on the back of Tadpole.
Yeah.
That's how much time Bullet lost.
Saying that though,
Jesus,
but
mate.
Darkin's still out. He pitted just in front of Tadpole, I think, so... I think it's on for...
What time's the pit lane? I thought the pit lane was up to... Oh, it is lap 8. Never mind.
Yeah. I got confused a lap ago, I put that way.
Yeah.
I thought Breeze didn't pit. I'll put it down. Let's do a cluster of cars as well, and Scotty guys got back a bit more, I think. No, not really.
No, he's a little bit further back, but Breeze is in the pits now. Dark. So I'm actually going to stick with this one.
Stick there on, we go to dark.
Stick with Bullet. Bullet's now on the inside, coming over the bridge. They're going to go into 130R again. Tadpole side by side with somebody. See what happens this time. No, nothing, because they both realise what might happen. Bullet, we can only say Cutler's final chicane. Didn't do him any favours though, because he hit the grass.
Darken on his way out. And see Bradders coming through now. I think Darken's safely out in front. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say safely. Tadpole is... No, he is safely. Bloody hell. Yeah. I was hoping the gap would close a bit more than that.
Darken on for a fourth.
Good result for Darken, but Darken's not a bad racer.
No. I take nothing away from him.
And again, you've got to be there to clean up if something happens, and he was. Well, there's a lap and a half to go. As A&E is again close to the back of. We've done it again. We've changed somebody's name.
Well, yeah. I don't know what he wants. I'm not going to call him Axe. That it's meant to be. To me, that looks like A&E. I mean, it's better than bollocks, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
It's,
SSR bollocks.
You know,
Did get a bit of
what the best
brothers, you know.
Yeah, I think we need Bobbett's back just for that.
Me too.
That moment.
But it's still not got past Tadpole. Again, no disrespect to Tadpole. Tadpole is a quick racer, but I thought I think Bullet's made niggly errors every time he's got near him.
I just think that Bullet may be a little bit too nice at times. Or just, you know, no, he actually is the conservative racer. You know?
Conservative.
Yeah. So, well, if that's contact with Tadpole, but...
that was
nothing
of him.
No.
That's the difference though, you know. You can make contact with somebody without throwing it in the wall, or throwing them in the wall.
So let's flick through
The
this.
the odd bit of contact's not the end of the world.
A&E on the back of Dan. Final lap.
Especially if
Phone
you're
by
not Charlie Leclerc. Anyway.
Looks like Briggs will win. At the moment, anyway.
Go on, say it, Nick. I know you want to.
What? No, because he hasn't really.
I reckon he has. He's 1,000 feet ahead.
He's probably not tried. Probably just
Freezed it, isn't he?
Well, yeah. Julian, what it really has to do is just bring it home now.
What's that, a 3-point difference? 3?
Good question, I can't remember now. 3, yeah.
There's still 6 points behind Brad.
6 points behind well, there'll be, it's going to be top 8 reversed.
Yeah.
It depends how they get through the field, doesn't it?
So currently A&E is on reverse grid pole. But Remix is getting close and is getting closer to see if he can make any difference on that.
It's a bit weird because in front of A&E it looks like Dan, and then behind A&E it also looks like Dan. No,
Fucking Star Wars Clone War, isn't it?
yeah, I just don't know what's happened there. Well, I do, because I was just gone downloaded the wrong page. Number on it, and
Breeze goes around the final corner, just going to cross the line for the race 1 victory. He even hugs the pit lane to cheer on with his fucking pit crew. Breeze, if anything else happens in life, mate, that I appreciate. He hugged the inside wall to speak to the pit crew like he was an F1 racer.
There's a little else doing
for
it.
third.
I think that Tadpole's doing it. Go on, Tadpole.
Tadpole.
Wow, he was a bit off the wall. A&E.
Oh, what a close between.
Oh, right, Remix got in front.
Remix made it. Remix
So,
is on pole.
Remix Dan is on pole. Oh no.
Maybe that's what he is. Maybe
But
it's the Dan Remix.
they are on the front row.
No.
Remix and Dan.
Maybe it's the Dan Remix.
Is this the
remix.
moment where Remix looks and goes, perhaps I put on the wrong livery? or doesn't, just carries on.
So, before we take the piss out of that for 5 minutes, I'll give you a rundown of the results. Breeze Breeze won the race, Julian second, Brad is third, Hucken fourth, Bullet fifth, Tadpole sixth, Dan seventh, Dan number 2 eighth, Axe ninth, Scotty Guy 10th, A&E 9th, yeah, Scotty Guy 10th, Nafel 11th, Stevie 12th, Cracadon 13th, Danzilla 14th, Mercy 15th, and Larkin disconnected for 16th.
Hopefully he's back in the lobby.
Yeah, lobby's full. Well, say full, there's 16. Plus us. So, I'm just going to cut the stream. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, ready for race 2, where the Dan brothers will be on the front row. Well, I would if I could see Twitch.